The following segment is sponsored by thedailylounge.com. No doubt, new iPhones, they are going to be expensive, but there are some ways to pay less and also ways to protect our biggest investment, aka our phones. So here to tell us how is the editor of Techlicious, Suzanne Kantra. Welcome, Suzanne.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being on. Now, everyone is going out to get those new iPhones, right?
They certainly are, and they're expensive, right?
Yes. Very expensive. What's one way to help us?
So there are a couple of ways that you can protect your investment. So you want to protect it not only so that you can enjoy your own iPhone, but you also want to be able to protect the investment so that you can trade it in when you are getting your new phone, and next year or in a couple of years. So there are two key ways that I recommend that people do that. One is to get a protective case. So I have here with me Gear 4 cases. They use a shock absorbing technology that's found also in military gear and athletic gear. And what it does is it will protect phones from drops up to 20 feet. So it's called D3O. And D3O in its raw form is soft like silly putty. But when you hit it, it stiffens up to absorb the impact. So the benefit here is you can have slim, stylish cases and with the same protective properties of a thick, bulky case. So the other piece of it is going to be the screen protector. So we want to make sure that we don't get those cracks and those scratches. I have with me the Invisible Shield Glass Elite Vision Guard Plus. And so in addition to protecting your screen, it's also going to protect your eyes. So we all know about the harmful effects of blue light. What this does is it just filters out those high energy light waves. So you can still see colors the way that they were meant to be seen and get the protection. Now, the second way that it protects you is it has an antimicrobial agent infused into the glass so that it's not going to wear out, and it protects against 99.99% of bacteria. So to put that into perspective, CDC is saying that up to 80% of infections are transmitted by hand, and we all know how much we touch our phones. It's constantly, as a recent study said, 52 times per day is the average person. So good thing for flu season.
Very
now,
good.
the other thing that we have is, so I mean, another pain point that people have is going to be on batteries. So whether it's charging or making sure that we have enough power on the road. So from Mophie, I have this ChargeStream Pad Plus. So you'll notice when I pop it onto the pad, it's going to immediately start charging. So no more cables. This is perfect for a bedside or maybe at the office, knowing that you have that charging without the cables. And then for on the go, we have the PowerStation PD XL, and it has power delivery technology that will deliver up to 50% charge in just 30 minutes. And then if you want more portability, Mophie's coming out with their Juice Pack Access cases with all-day battery life. So it's a nice way to be able to make sure you're charged up all day, even if you're on the road.
We talked about how expensive the iPhones are. What is the average cost to repair it as well if something would go wrong?
So if you don't have Apple Care, if you're repairing an old model, $129, but one of these newer models, you're going to be paying $329. So that's going to be pretty pricey. And then when you look at the trade-in value, I was just looking up for my iPhone 10. Apple is paying $400 for a phone that's in pristine condition. That means no scratches, no cracks. But when you look at sites for trade-in, if you have a cracked screen, $10 maybe, or even visible scratches will cut that trade-in value in half. So it's well worth protecting your phone, not only for your own use, but also for trade-in.
Absolutely. Okay, where can we go to get more information about all the products you just showed us?
You can go to techlicious.com.
Thank you so much, Suzanne, for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.